Alright, so this is 2,000 points. 1,000 Suns versus White Scars. Or I guess Kodak Space Marines.
Kodak Space Marines today.
Yeah. They're still white. So I've got, this is my Chaos Squad, 9 of them. Going a little bit more flavorful. Melt-A-Gun, Power Fist, Aspiring Champion. My goodness, he's falling over. And a Rhino with a Combi Melta. 9,000 Suns, Sorcerer with Bolt of Change, and a Rhino with a Combi Melta. Same thing over here. And 9 Chaos Marines, no Aspiring Champion, just the Melt-A-Gun. Mark of Zinch on both of those squads, and a Rhino with Combi Melta. Vindicator with nothing. 2 Obliterators. Defiler, just standard. And then I've got Demon Prince, counting his wings, Mark of Zinch, Bolt of Change and Warp Time, and Airman, the badass. Oh, badassery. And we've got the Space Marine army over here. You want to go through what you got?
Okay. We have Razorback, Twin Link Laz, 5-man squad of Space Marines.
With a Power Fist?
No Power Fist.
Oh, okay.
They're there to take objectives and or die. Whatever comes first.
Hopefully it's objectives, and they die.
Tempest, Landspeeder, Typhoon with missiles and Melta. Land Raider, Twin Laz, Heavy Bolter, Pinto Mounted, Multi-Melta, and Brother Sarge Kronos.
Oh gosh.
Inside this, there is a Space Marine Chaplain and Terminator armor, 3 Lightning Claw Termies, 2 Thunderhammer Storm Shield Termies. We then have a drop pod with a Venerable Dreadnought.
That's gonna suck.
Which is just gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be great.
Fun. Then we have Shrike, who's giving everybody fleet.
Yay.
He's got 3 Storm Shield Thunderhammers to take wounds, then 2 other Lightning Claw Terminators just to eat people. Then we have another Land Raiders, Lads on both sides, Heavy Bolter, Pinto Mounted, Multi-Melta, and extra armor, and a Hunter Killer Missile.
Gosh. My vehicles are not going to last through the first turn.
Then we have another 5-man, just ignore the power weapons on the model. I just don't have that many sergeants that aren't cool. I don't know why. Once again, Twin Link Laz, Storm Bolter, and then another Land Speeder with Typhoon missiles and Multi-Melta.
Oh wow, it's gonna leave a mark. All right, let's get ready to roll for mission. All right, you want to roll for mission? It's 3. It's capture control, so 1 objective each. Oh, that's not gonna be fun. And I'll go ahead and roll for objectives. Dawn of War. Nope. Sorry, not objectives. Deployment. So it's Spearhead. Spearhead, capture control. This is a draw fest if I've ever seen one. Except his stuff can make it to me, and I'm not sure I can make it to his one little 5-man squad that'll be on his objective. Alright, well, that's going to be pretty fun. Let's go and roll for initiative. I got a 1. Awesome. Do you want to go second? Please.
I think I'll go first.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so here's the deployment. We've got the Chaplain and Terminator armor with some 5 Terminators and Kronos and this deadly as hell Land Raider. An empty Land Raider here that's still going to eat me alive. Razorback with 5 guys. With his objective there. And these guys infiltrated with Shrike and 5 Terminators. So they could get first turn assault if they get lucky. Same thing. Actually, they don't even need to get that lucky. Same thing with him. That might be able to get first turn. Because I've got a Demon Prince up here, and 2 Blitz kind of pushing the line, so they might get screwed and get caught in combat on turn 1, which would really suck, but I put them too close. Squad without Aspiring Champion, Chaos Squad with the Aspiring Champion, Airmen with 1,000 Suns, 1,000 Suns and a Rhino, Vindicator, and Defiler. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to try to seize the initiative. And please, Zinch, help me seize. He does.
Fuck.
I told you guys in the last video, Zinch has a plan for me. I roll a lot of 6s when I play Zinch, which is strange because his number's 9, but go ahead and get started on that. Okay, well, this turn did not go well at all. I moved some things around, moved them back a little bit. A Vindicator forward, these 2 squads forward. I had to disembark them so I'd actually be in range. And, well, freaking nothing happened. Vindicator shot on them and scattered off, touched 1 guy with it, and I rolled a 1 to wound. Defiler shot his blast at that Razorback and scattered off of it. This guy failed his psyker test shooting at that squad of Terminators. And this guy failed his psyker test and airman. And this guy did 4 shots with bolt of change of that. Didn't roll any 6s, so I didn't stop it at all. Pop smoke on the 2 rhinos though, but they're going to get killed. Terminators can make it to him this turn, so that's not going to be good. And yeah, the only thing I even wounded or damaged that he even had to try to save was the 2 bolter shots from this on the Terminators. Actually killed one. These 2 las cannons fired at that and did nothing. So, I just had a horrible turn, and hopefully I won't just die. But here's the bottom of 1. Okay, so this was an interesting turn. I got the snot kicked out of me while shooting. Took off Combi Melta. Drop pod came in. Didn't scatter off the table. Multi Melta, 2 6s to hit, or 1 6 to hit, 2 6s for armor pen, and wrecked it. So their filer did nothing. This got shot by 2 las cannons from that Land Raider and took off the main weapon, so that's useless. And a Hunter Killer Missile from that into this took off this Combi Melta, so I'm losing my anti-armor very quickly. Over this way, these guys ran around, rolled a 6 for their fleet, made in with this and immobilized it. This moved forward, they got a 6 for their fleet, made it in with the Demon Prince that killed 2 guys, and he killed it back. I almost lived, but those rerolls from the Chaplain are quite nasty. And I was able to make it so my Demon Prince would stop any assaults into Airmen, unless he wrecked this, and he didn't. So, yeah, that was a rough turn. So I'm going to try to deal with some of the things that are right in front of me that are like 1,000 points of his army, and see how that goes. So going to turn 2. Alright, this round was not a lot better. It's getting there, but let's move forward. 12 inches, pop smoke. This tried to repair and didn't do shit. Melt a gun. Shot the Chaplain and didn't wound. Over here I had a melt a gun. Didn't do shit. Missed. This aspiring sorcerer there used bolt of change and penetrated it. He saved his cover. And then the Kami Melta on this vehicle shot it and penetrated, wrecked him, made me re-roll it because it's venerable, and I ended up stunning him, but he has extra armor, so I did absolutely nothing over here. He's going to rip me to pieces. These guys moved forward. They shot 2 twin linked plasma guns into them, and he lost 1 storm shield past their leadership rather. Airmen embarked in this vehicle. 3 winds of chaos and a bolt of change. I got 6 hits on each squad, and I actually rolled all 6 on that to wound, so it was freaking amazing. And then I got 3 on that squad. I think he lost 1 guy from that, and all but the Chaplain with the other one, and the bolt of change that also wounded. So that's pretty much it. I killed some Terminators, and I didn't stop anything else. So it's going to be an interesting round, and going to bottom of 2. He's got some reserves coming in too. Okay, so this turn, let's see, las cannons, 1 into them. I actually saved my 5+ invuln, and 1 las cannon here with cover, and I actually saved that too. This las cannon failed to hit, even twin linked. Over here, see, multi-melta wrecked this vehicle, I believe. After that, las cannon just shook it. The other las cannon wounded them, and I saved that too.
Let me see that measure real quick.
Yeah. Okay, so over here, these guys, they only fleeted 1 inch, and he was just out. He rolled a 5 for difficult terrain. And I think the Dreadnought shot exploded that vehicle, killed 1 guy, assaulted, and he completely whiffed. Rolled really bad. I saved the 1 wound he did do, and my Power Fist actually wrecked it. So pretty much it. Going to, I only got no reserves in either, so going to turn 3. Alright, so this round, really good rolls from these guys, these Obliterators. Exploded the Land Raider. Cronus died with it, and the explosion killed 2,000 tons. 2,000 of them. These guys had disembarked. Airman, 3 winds of chaos. He perils on 1 of them, so he only shot 2. And a bolt of change, along with a bunch of bolters, did a lot of wounds. He lost Chaplain due to bad saves, and the lightning claw, and 2 wounds on Shrike. Rapid firing here. This guy still lived, and Shrike did die. They held. Let's see what else. So I shot and charged this drop pod to no avail, just stunned it. This moved 12. That moved another 12. And he just got both his reserves in, those 2 Typhoons. and it's looking like it's probably just going to be a draw fest. So going to bottom of 3. Okay, this turn is being quite weird. He charged into combat here, and I went first, did 5 wounds, saved them all. The guy's taken like 15 at least by now. He's great. So this is that long shield that he has, and he fought back, did 1 wound, and I saved my invulnerable again. I don't know what's up with my invulnerable saves, but they're doing awesome. This squad, though, is taking a lot of shots. Multi-meltas, 2 of those, and 4 missiles from those land speeders. A las cannon from down there, and a heavy bolter from over there. Shot them down pretty good, because almost everything was invulnerable saves. So I'm down to 4 guys in airmen. Thank goodness they're fearless, though. And I think over here, 2 las cannons and a multi-melta into that, and he completely failed. 1 las cannon didn't hit. The multi-melta rolled a 3 with 2 dice, and the other las cannon rolled like a 3. I don't know what's going on over there, so a little bit weird. And that las cannon immobilized this, so gonna have to get those guys out soon. And pretty much it going to turn 4. Don't think there's much way I can contest his objective, or vice versa, but we'll see. Alright, this round, move these here guys forward. Blasted apart that thing, wrecked it twice with a bunch of bolts of change. These guys actually did 3 wounds and actually failed at 1, so the Terminator did eventually die, and they moved 4 inches out of combat. These only moved 2 inches. 2 las cannons at that did nothing. These guys got out and started walking at that, shot a bolt of change, didn't hit. And this actually repaired itself, and I think that's might be all that happened. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, so going to bottom of 4. Alright, this turn, these guys actually didn't get shot at all, mostly because that's the closest thing they can contest. So 2 missiles and a melta all failed to even glance it. Piss poor rolls. I think a las cannon also shot it and didn't do anything. Over here, all these shots into that squad killed, I think, 2. The las cannon into this shook it. That las cannon stormbolter shot down here. Didn't do. They did look like 1 wound, but I saved it. So pretty much it. Not much is going to happen next turn, but we'll see if anything can actually make a difference. And going to top of 5. Also, forgot to mention, I think, that this was exploded a turn or 2 ago and killed 1 of my guys. So I've got my objective, he has his, and what are the odds something's going to change? Not much. Alright, so this turn, this did not repair itself. They moved 3 inches, shot the Land Raider, did nothing. These moved actually like 6. That moved next to him, shot at that, didn't hit again. Over here, these guys, obviously, exploded the shit out of that because they're amazing. These guys moved and ran 6 inches. Pretty good there, but it's not going to matter. And that flew forward another 12, having a good old time. And it's going to be bottom of 5 now. Alright, this turn, las cannon into this did a whole lot of nothing. Land Raider turned around, killed 2 of these guys with a heavy bolter. 2 las cannons into that, and a multi-melta wrecked it. So it was almost there. I mean, he tried. And this las cannon, stormbolter shot them, didn't do anything. So, do you want to roll, see if we go on? I know you're good at rolling end game. Maybe you do. Good game. It's a draw. Quite clearly a draw. Not even close. So yeah, good game. Turn 5.
Well, if it would have went on for like 3 more turns. If I could have just turned here, annihilated this, turned here, annihilated this, turned here, and annihilated that, then that could have gone the little razorback that could.
If only I could just... If you had Tigerius, an airman could just grab him and then make him Gate of Infinity to your objective.
I don't think Tigerius would appreciate that.
He doesn't have to. It'll be a chaos spawn if he disagrees. Didn't turn anyone to a spawn this game, so I don't think it's a really successful round.
Killed 11 Terminators.
That is true. They did kick. They about kicked the shit out of me though. So yeah, pretty much a draw, as expected. It's draw fest for a reason.